Welcome to Dicejunkies. I'm Xenodamus. I'm here with
Q.
And on Skype.
You got Bloodaxe.
All right. All right. Let's get started. Since you guys have already been heatedly debating this before the show, let's talk about The Little Mermaid. So, new trailer for The Little Mermaid come out. Now, this was controversial for a while because of the actress being race swapped to a black actress versus the white red hair actress. Regardless of that, we're not really going to talk about that. Now there were some points that you pointed out with the actress seemingly like a good actress, could sing and all that. So it is a little disappointing for her because this may overshadow her actual acting. But
well, you got to remember, I've watched Batwoman. I've watched a good bit of, not all of, but a good bit of the Netflix Resident Evil. I have watched them continuously do the race swap. But like I was joking with you about, difference is, Delicia Jesley or whatever, the young lady they had played the black Batwoman, they didn't hurt her career. I saw her act. They didn't hurt her career. It's fine. It was put like this. I don't think her status changed. Same thing. You look at Netflix's Resident Evil.
mm-hmm.
We tried to be nice last show. I tried to say something, but then we realized she was the voice actress from this game, and we went and listened to some of the lines, and I went, she's where she's supposed to be too. Okay. But this young lady, I looked up her filmography, and while it's not extensive, she has been nominated for Grammys, like a double ACP Grammy for Grownish for acting. She got nominated for an R&B song, which is pretty impressive. One of her songs did so well, it was nominated for a Grammy. Her voice is beautiful. She is a young lady, so she's got many years ahead of her.
Mm-hmm.
She's a beautiful young black woman. So when I looked at her, I actually for the first time said, oh, man, they're going to ruin her career. Like, I actually found myself coming at this from the angle of, this is her first big AAA. It's Disney. It's going to be millions of dollars. And that's not a good CGI shot. That shot doesn't do any favors. That one's bad. Some of them look pretty good. Some of them look rough. Like,
yeah, I think
Zeno was looking at it.
Find the rougher shot.
Yeah, Zeno found a shot. It was bad. That one's pretty bad.
Yeah, it was right around there. I think this is it was a continuation of that
and
shot.
There was a horror movie. I can't remember the name of it. There was a horror movie about a mermaid, and it was better. I'm not even kidding. They did way better.
That was sort of the.
Some of her shots are bad.
But
really
I mean, here's the
CGI.
thing. This is a trailer too. We have seen Disney fix CGI and clean up CGI before the release. Hell, they cleaned up CGI after the release in Love and Thunder. They just added that.
But that didn't help the reputation.
Yeah,
of the
but they
movie.
just added that to Disney Plus, and they cleaned up some of the CGI. When it went to Disney Plus, because people bitched about some of the CGI in the theater. So, as far as CGI goes, I mean. But the thing is, too, like you had mentioned before, they've got the money, they've got the technology.
Yeah, they got the Marvel
Why
Studios.
aren't they doing it, almost... We should see perfected CGI from Disney at this point, I think.
Look, when you're going to do something like this, you can't also go cheap, guys. You can't choose to do something highly controversial and then go cheap on your CGI.
Well, that's the thing. It's already got some controversial because of the race swap. Like I said, I don't really care, but there's people out there that do, and so you've got to do this perfect. If you don't do it perfect, then it becomes the race swap becomes the problem, even if it's not has anything to do with that.
Well,
people are going to focus on that, so you've got to do it right.
If you do a poor movie, then you prove them right.
Mm-hmm.
They get to go, because here was what happens, and they do this sometimes, and this is actually me now speaking as a black man. I hate it when they do that to us, where they go, let's grab a black person, put them in here, but then they turn around and make it crap. Now it looks like we can't act.
Well, no.
Now it looks like we're the problem,
and then on top
and
of
it's
that,
not us.
Then the other side, is going to tell everybody who doesn't like it that they're racist.
And instead, it's going to be, no, they chinched down on CGI. It wasn't convincing.
Yeah.
You're sitting there going like, this looks bad.
Now, I mean, it's also a kid's movie, in my opinion, which the eyes of kids don't look at race as much. So I'm hoping that will help it, slide under a little bit.
I don't know, because the problem is that they didn't change it anywhere else. Like, are they going to go back now and change the websites and all the T-shirts? This creates... Why would you even do this with a well-known franchise to alter it now, where there's now going to be, like, original Ariel, and then there's going to be, like, Black Ariel, and for merchandising, I don't know what they're going to do. And what's worse is now you're forcing people to have to make a choice. Now when you go in the store with your daughter, and she's going to be like, I want white Ariel, or, the other. It's
that doesn't look like the Ariel I like. Or, yeah, that, I didn't even think about that aspect. That could be really confusing.
And now your kids are fighting because one's wearing Black Ariel, one's wearing OG Ariel.
God.
And that's not the real Ariel. That's just some, God, you started a race riot by doing it.
You pointed out an aspect I didn't even think about. That's going to be.
Why would you do this to your product, man? I also pointed out earlier, I guess I'll go into it real quickly, is just I made the comment of, I don't understand how you can say out of one side of your mouth, well, people can only enjoy a character that looks like them. That's why we do this. And you go, okay, last time I checked, you're aiming at 16%. That's not good for business. I'm just saying, if you're trying to make money, you usually aim for the largest audience. And I'm going to tell you right now, is for me, I don't care if I don't want to see I don't need to see a black mermaid.
Let's be honest, too.
I'm not jealous of mermaids. Ooh, I wish there was a black mermaid.
I don't see the whole you can only like characters that look like you anyway, because let's be honest, you're only looking at 1% of the population if you're talking about how Hollywood looks. I mean, she is a gorgeous lady.
Most people don't look like her.
Nobody, 99% of us don't
look like her.
She's also light-skinned, which also is not the common
I wasn't going to go into
shade.
that. With light colored hair, I'm going like, when I'm rolling through the black part of town, I don't see a lot of that.
Yeah. So you can't really use that either. I mean, that doesn't really fly.
G is definitely mixed.
But anyway, we'll see how it goes. I mean, I hope they clean up some of the CGI. That's my big thing. I hope they clean up some of the CGI.
I think that she has a potential future ahead of her. We need more young actresses. I haven't gotten into many other than like, I'm bad with names, but the young, I do like the team from Black Panther, the head of the guard and the sister.
Mm-hmm.
I want to see more of them, but they got caught up in other because everybody gets offended. But we need a new generation because I hate to say it, but dude, our guys, they're too old. Last time I saw Sylvester Stallone and something, I was just like, all right, we're done,
he
man.
He has that new one coming out.
I know, and I was just like, we're getting a little bit old.
He looks so old.
And honestly, you know what really broke my heart? Was realizing how old Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson is.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, dang it, man. Everybody I'm a fan of is old.
What were you saying, Bloodaxe?
The new show with Stallone's called The King of Tulsa. And to be honest...
Is it?
No, that's not the superhero one.
The Little Mermaid, I'll put it that way.
I thought it was the Samaritan.
The Samaritan, he's got a superhero one coming up where he's playing a retired hero.
He also has a series coming out on Paramount Plus called The King of Tulsa.
Oh, okay.
But my point is that I think she's got a career ahead of her, and I hate that she's getting drawn into bad CGI and a big political discussion where it's not going to be about her. It's going to be about the race change. Yeah. And in this case, I think they're messing up a young lady's first shot. And now I'm even more annoyed because I'm going like, God dang it, Lisa, before you weren't ruining anyone's career. Those people sucked. But now you're grabbing young people who have a potential future ahead of them and ruin it. Yeah. They're harming the black community now.
Oh.
All
right, let's wrap that up here. All right, well, that's going to wrap us up for this week. Thanks for watching, guys. Be sure to check out Dicejunkies.com where you can find links everywhere we are online. And be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell on our YouTube channel. And as every week,
we hope you enjoy.
Just a player, playing the damn game.